What's going on up here? What do you think?
Let's check it out.
How do you describe a town? How do you describe a feel? All at once, so many people have been saying to us, you gotta take a look at Punta Gorda. And oh my goodness, they were right. If you're trying to figure out what's next in Southwest Florida, take a look at Punta Gorda. Of all the stories Lisa could have told in Southwest Florida, she also said, it's time we talk about Punta Gorda. She's watched it evolve for 17 years since she met her husband who grew up here.
I've never brought anyone to this town that didn't fall in love. The historic charm, the cobbled roads throughout, the older infrastructure that's still beautiful, the city being on the water, it's very inviting.
We literally kept hearing it. Punta Gorda. You gotta do an episode on Punta Gorda. So Lisa and her husband Paul took us everywhere.
This is the top farmers market in the state of Florida. How about that?
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it just keeps going on and on. Like all the nooks and all the crannies, it just keeps stuffing people.
Yeah. I'm a small town southern girl from the suburbs of a big city, Atlanta. This brings me back to my small southern town.
The best way to describe it, it's a hidden gem. It's got all the good stuff that the rest of Southwest Florida inherently has, but kind of limited on the bad stuff like high taxes and congestion. When you're here, you just think to yourself, there's possibilities here.
Isn't it fun?
It's very whimsically.
Yes, it is. The entrance.
Who are these people, do you know?
I do not know, but this is art. This, to me, screams fun, quaint, personality, and, oh, by the way, it's on the water.
It doesn't hurt how affordable it is.
And that does not hurt whatsoever.
We met the mayor and vice mayor of Punta Gorda to find out what it's like to be in the center of all this fun going on. Is that fun?
It's great. It's great.
It must be fun.
Depends on the day you ask. No. We have just a lot of things that continue to keep the city vibrant. We frequently talk about what can we do to make things better, what can we add, and when we do our strategic plan, we are always talking about all the things that we could incorporate into future years.
I get why they call it Peace River. There's a feeling here, right? Oh my gosh.
Beautiful, isn't it?
There is a feeling here. Did it always feel like this?
Yes.
Look at the charm of these streets, these brick. Now this is the old brick, so this has been here for how long?
Since before I was a kid, it was already here.
So
I'd say probably the 20s.
since the 20s, this brick has been here.
This place is just gonna boom, but I think they're gonna hold on to that character. You can live in this quaint little town for a fraction of what you can spend anywhere else in Southwest Florida.
I think like when you sit at the Celtic Ray in an afternoon, that's when you kind of get the vibe of the whole place.
You made enough money off of my
So
tip.
right on the money. Between that and the tiki on the water with the sand,
Yes, yes. Is that maybe what a big difference is? When you're walking downtown from Punta Gorda, you feel like you're walking around a bunch of neighbors.
I would say absolutely. It's a little Mayberry. It's just laid back, hometown feeling.
Very forward thinking of what is going to happen going forward. Starting in December, American Cruise Lines is coming here. Yeah, they're going to anchor out and tender their passengers into shore on a scheduled basis at Fisherman's Village to explore and shop and dine and have a fun time in the city.
I like Punta Gorda. Oh, shoot. I'm kind of digging it. I think I'm going to move here.
Told you.
Is that what you told me?
I told you. It's a great place.
I think everybody would agree is that we keep this community special, that hometown feel's never gonna be gone. It's always gonna be here.
Yo! We'll see you next week.